So, Becky had mentioned the hailstorm that we got, for example. We were hit pretty hard with hail in the summer of '07 and again in the summer of '08, and which was just incredible. You're out there spend months growing these crops, and then it's gone in a half an hour. And it's amazing to see how resilient crops can be. In the face of that kind of devastation, yet so many things are so resilient. But what we'll do is we'll spread out crops, and so you'll have spinach, say, planted, in this one, in a certain field, and then 5 miles down the road, you'll have another plot of spinach. And so when a hail cell comes through, which is concentrated, hopefully it won't wipe out all of one crop. And so, amazingly, we've been able to fill our boxes full, in spite of those hailstorms. It might not have been what we wanted to put in the boxes or anticipated, but we've always been able to have full boxes. So,
do you rotate the crop too?
We do.
Different things, different.
Yep. That's another way that we crop rotation is huge in organic farming. It controls probably about 80% of our pest control or insect pest control. A lot of insects are crop specific as well as weeds, and so they'll kind of they'll lay their eggs with one specific crop, and then if we rotate the crop, the next year, when the eggs hatch, that crop isn't there anymore. So that controls a lot of the pests. It also helps control weeds, and it also helps to build up soil fertility because you're re-tilling into the soil different organic matter, and you're not throwing the same crop in the same area that's depleting the soil and then not putting anything new back into the soil. And so that's another, in terms of when talking about farming organically, that's a great environmental and health benefit, is that as opposed to these, monocrop industrial farms that are farming one type of thing over and over in their fields and adding these synthetic fertilizers that eventually deplete the soil. They might be efficient for a few years, but over time, as opposed to farming organically, it's not efficient. Whereas, like you mentioned, when you're rotating the crops, you're building up that soil biodiversity. We've been doing that for about 30 years, so it's really built up.